Flow. You are entering a vortex of words worked by the words of wordsmiths. These women have weathered the walls of the worlds where the clogs of the views of the wheels shift from truth to lies that uplift the global minority into a fragile sorority. Seeking clarity is the only route to unlocking the shackles from the mind's eye, allowing what you see to be what you see. We women stand on the shoulders of the girls that we once were, who soldier through the battles that often occurred from simply being. We knew better before we knew anything at all. We women stand on the shoulders of our mothers and our aunties who somehow managed to survive through the 40s and 50s and 60s with a through line of free yet still battered and bruised bodies, misused and abused. They had to choose to not lose. No apologies. We women stand on the shoulders of grandmothers and great-grandmothers whose stories they kept from us to keep us going. Living through different worlds on the very same planet, these sheroes so regal you couldn't even imagine their childhoods. We women come from the wombs of survivors, victors. God loves God lovers, and we women are proof of divine blessings. Our DNA could teach lessons if we would let you in enough. We women channel the truths of those who were silenced by the brutes who knew nothing but violence. We are shown what was destroyed while we sleep. We express what was burnt and buried when we weep. And today, we speak volumes, and I mean decibels. When we whisper, we shriek. For we women are the inevitable. We come together to celebrate each other, and this vortex is proof of our support for belief in one another. It's a revival. And we welcome the arrival of your senses. You see, there's something about our strength that makes some feel defenseless, but we women support life. We record heights and reach for higher standards. You will feel that in our stanzas, for this is poetry, not rap. So it will keep your souls intact. That is our purpose. We do that on purpose, for we are purpose-filled. We women welcome you into a world of inner voices, presence, as we present the gift that is sharing truth. True. We care about you, too. We women welcome you to flow. So let's go. This vortex is open.
YA, young queens. Young queen, you dropped something. Your body grew within a womb where you consumed food straight through your mother's placenta. You lay resting while the world outside conspired a hidden agenda. You're here now. And now that you're out, your mother trembles with fear now. Wishes you didn't come out because it's been 5 years now. Because you're 5 and outside she has to look for cars as they drive past in case they try to take you. She has to be conscious of colour and the fact that race alone in this world has the power to make people hate you. At night you sleep and she tries not to wake you, but she's been watching the news, praying hard that you escape through this madness, this mayhem, this matrix, this vision, this con. Her business, her job, her mission is more than this. It's more than stitches, ballet blisters, dirty dishes, so she makes you clean the kitchen. It's to make you listen, make you vigilant, make you ready, make you militant, because it's no joke, there's no pretense. She wishes she could protect you, but there's no fence. Fence around the house you now as a teen want to get out of. No fence around the mouths of the people you like the sound of. You sound off, mouth off, convinced you're so down. You slow down, throw down just to take your crown off. Your friends are out late and you're the only one with curfew. They've got the latest clothes on, you asked for it too, but feel like nobody heard you. You're in a group, barely. Mum's always on your back and says real life is scary, it's fairy tales lately. You met someone, you want to see him, now this baby's thinking of babies, maybe. If mum said more. I don't know how much more they can do to ensure that you don't endure, but maybe if they came into your room each night, kissed you goodbye, pushed for a more detailed reply to the times when they'd ask how was your day and you'd say just fine. Maybe then you wouldn't be online thinking that your shape or your face or your waist wasn't right. Maybe you wouldn't be up late at night ready to meet any guy that knows nothing about you. Maybe you wouldn't be up late at night with a knife ready to slice through flesh, convinced that everybody else in your life is better off without you. A couple of teachers have made you doubt you. You're not the best in school, but that's not the best thing about you. Hear me, please, because that's not you. There's more to life than road boys and having big boobs, more to life than tutorials you watch on YouTube, more to life than this virtual life you live from your bedroom, more to being a queen, more to being you, more to being added, more to being moved to, more to the banter, more to the girls you feel you got to be rude to. This society lacks faith and there's no purpose, so we need you, need the real you, need you to love yourself so when you talk they believe you, need you to know that I see you. I see you. And I don't want you in no ICU, cold world, so now there's an ICU, ice in you, warmth, whittle, belittle from some rude boy that's been nice in you, trying to take a slice of you. I mean, we need you. Need you to see through what they don't want you to show other queens, other people in need what it means to use all of the means that God gives you for you to know what's up, know that you're protected, know that you're loved, know that you're special and about that self-love. I mean that self-love. Self-help for your own self-development, self-worth for your self-esteem so everything else seems irrelevant, so it's evident. Evident you're elegant, eloquent you're intelligent, perfection your excellence, testament to God so you stay definite, sentiment to love so self-love is of your benefit. You're no Barbie with no Ken, no Lois, no Clark Kent, no damsel in distress, you're the best and yes, you're worth it. So side eye anybody who doesn't step up will deserve it. You've got to make them earn it. You've got to put the work in. You've got to be ready with your lessons. If you're invested, you can learn this. Important to set expectations. If met, you'll get information that leads to inclinations that make or break your foundations. Be careful. Keep yourself on a pedestal. Stand tall so they don't knock you. You've got you. You got things to do, plans to see through, don't need to get moved to by people who won't teach you, those who move beneath you, tell you sweet nothings to say in a game where they speech you. Stand tall. Know you're dope so they won't reach you. Remember God. Remember to think about what you do. Know that there's good forces and there's bad forces that sometimes work against you, and I sensed you might have questions. And even if you don't grow with the latest phone, you'll grow in no lessons. You're blessed. You're a blessing. Love yourself too much to start second guessing. Stop putting yourself down. Keep your mind aligned with the Most High and pick up your crown. YA.
TStarNay, bring in the heat. So you see, they asked us what heat we cook this sauce on. We told them let the question boil over and let the hype around it simmer down. And we told them we're off the gas mark. The steam let off is way beyond your Fahrenheit. So please leave a quick with a gas mask. This year, International Women's Month, we're cooking up a storm. Oh, I see that you see that you're from the norm. You follow and gather like a flock for the crops. Whereas us sowers retreat and then one can reap so we can build up the stocks into cubes. No oxo. 2021 is the year it's all about. So let us vent so hard into the atmosphere. We shift the wind and turn it into kinesthetic energy. Many people telling we're energies overlaying ahead of we. And you're bummed when you can't find our frequency like say we do telepathy. But to exhale these toxins we've inhaled by odd bins, we need to surround ourselves with our golden arch wings. We're loving it. So we can fly away majestically in educating greater streams and simply serve the purpose that was sent to we. So let us mind our own and grab our book and sip our tea. I mean, how you mean you can give your litres of awesomeness to pint-sized minded people? Tell the milkman not to come back round here again, son, because when you pose that question, do you fill our cup? So our cup runneth over. From when you know your cup runneth over, you cannot spend your life with your gallon-sized offering to pint-sized minded people. You need to surround yourself with gallon-sized people so you see the third law of motion's always at work in the sequel. For every action, there's a positive and equal reaction. That's why hella negative energies got cut out through subtraction. 2021, another year to prevail and overcome some. We are powerful humans. Dons, we stand united in words. We speak words into powerful percussion. Spoken word is just our anthem. Hold on, wait. Never silence brilliance, we ain't half done, son. Overarching, overbearing, success in garments is what I flex when wearing. Like beams, flood pictures, my greatness oozing, I'm wearing, they're staring. We hold nothing back, with poise and purpose, we detonate when attacked. We are geared up raring, all women regardless of your identity construct, stand up. We are on the fast lane, vroom, we gone clearing. All women regardless of your identity construct, stand up. We are on the fast lane, vroom, we gone clearing. All women regardless of your identity construct, stand up. It's about time we bigged ourselves up. TStarNay.
Becksy Becks, Nature's Rebirth. I was always taught to walk before I could run. Mother would say, Yankey, you must swallow night before you birth the sun. But what if you were born without breath? What if your lungs were fatigued before you could even breathe? How many times have you had to hit that ground running? How many times have you woke up and your thoughts were already humming the anthem from a nation that gave birth to Olympic sprinters? We have held winters on our tongues. I was always taught to crawl before I could walk, but I was never born on my knees. No, I was born into this league with a thick history of excellence and pain. See the elegance carved into this frame, baby. I was born into a world mixed with suffering and intelligence. I have battled with tradition versus ignorance. I was never born with my father's eyes. Our cries could already be heard from deep inside the womb. I was already born with tears for raindrops, and we would never stop for rainbows. We were never born into our mother's arms. No, her palms were too small for the destinies with which it could hold. Have you ever seen an angel giving birth? Have you ever known a continent to have more heart than it does earth? If this earth was never flat, I wonder, have we been drawing rainbows wrong our entire lives? Women, we must come full circle and unite underneath the same umbrella. We must shield generations from the storms that we have weathered. Me, personally, I will put marathons between these toes. We must carry strength within our footsteps, and I will never step on the backs of my brothers. I refuse to collapse. I have learned how to carry you on my shoulders, and this is not the beginning. This is not the end, because we are not a trend. When our anger was told to bend, I was always taught to take a deep breath and count backwards from 10, 9. So maybe it's no surprise that nowadays we always seem to feel as if we are one step behind. It's as if we 8, 7. If it really is on earth as it is in heaven, I wonder if the heavens spin anti-clockwise around hell, like 6, 6, 6. Women, how do I turn this wine back into water? How do I breathe in your laughter and make smiles from your footsteps? Dear ancestors, I want to walk in your footsteps, but have you ever seen a rose bleed to death from its own thorns? I want to reconnect, but how do we connect to this fifth dimension when it's made of broken liquids? How can I make arms long enough to hug all 4 corners of my commitments when I won't even commit to this countdown? See, we're always told to keep going, to never give up, but really it's okay if some days your confidence starts to fall. Just make sure that you do not build those walls that demand nothing but privacy. I can admit, for me, I'm so closed off at times that I don't even let my breath get inside of me. My lung capacity has no safe space for meditation when my thoughts are misplaced. So I hold on to that piece of me that floats peacefully above my waterbed, trapped lucidly amongst the reefs. Flowers do not bloom without isolation. Bears cannot survive the winter without hibernation. Sit with yourself. Because we do not expect seeds to be taught how to grow. They already know because it's in their nature. Can the rain ever be taught to be something that it's not? Is the wind ever told, could you maybe smile more or blow with a little more energy? Is intensity ever asked of the clouds? Baby, I know that the world can get loud. Life lessons constantly overfill your lungs, but remember, when dreaming of drowning, your inhale is all you have, and I will meet you on the exhale. Let our breath create an expressway. If I ride for you, will you promise to meet me on the other side? Becksy Becks.
Poetikah, still woman. To be a woman lies in her ability to encompass all her roles into a whole. A whole. We the zeros, men the ones. Together we create a matrix of daughters and sons. Our flowers, the pattern of life. More than vessels. Our golden circles contain sequences designed with every moan, every wail, exclaimed in pain and travail. Let us fly. If we fall, catch us without fail. As we've done for the world, intuition, foresight, insight, female. We've spent most of history lucky dipping from a pool of prohibited choices, queens and courtesans, maids and mothers, prisoners and princesses, beggars and bitches, wives, warriors and walking wombs. Victorious are the voiceless, not talking tombs. A wise man once said that women have to make the smarter decisions and do better than to fall into the trap of the inherent male condition, whereas, non-verbatim, women are of more value. Women mean more. Women hold more power. Women are powerful. We may be the weaker vessels, but we're the stronger spirits. We've continuously weighed our options and made the best of the worst of it. Resilience so rare you never felt, seen or heard of it. Killed, counteracting kingdoms with the coochie, yeah, we murdered it. Then moved with grace and elegance with our manner when we're serving it. If we be once, twice, and thrice times a lady, keep your homes, keep your hearts, and still have time to make your babies, then perhaps you'd reconsider the if, buts, whys, and maybes. That it's not bad for a little kiss-kiss chromosome to mix the crud with some crazy. We're strong and we're loving. We're loving and we're enduring. We're enduring and we're extraterrestrial. We're extraterrestrial and we're difficult. Sorry. Still keeping it moving though. Still making mistakes. Still seeking redemption. Still keeping the worlds together. Still queening. Still woman. Still women, impenetrable, indestructible, indispensable, relentless, tactful, 3 chess moves ahead of the game, hip swinging, childbearing, business running, family caring, purpose fulfilling, women. Whether you come from wombs or we come from ribs, you can't deny that we were created and designed with something still unknown to man, still undiscovered, still special, still magic, still woman. Save the women and children, they say. Still woman. Wipe your tears, take a deep breath and smile. Still woman. Support your spouse, get the kids, bake the bread. Still woman. Back straight, stomach in, hold and smile. The show must go on. Still woman. Poetikah.
Miss Yankey. A writer's pen is a weapon. It should never be formed against oneself, but trust me, it shall. Used well, it is a well of wealth filled with water from the purest source, a force. My pen is law, a stream of raw truth and self-expression. My pen gives me lessons. My pen is a teacher whose words I sometimes only deep in hindsight. Reading back through past rhymes, I travel time and push past lives aside, jumping into my future. My pen is benevolent. My pen could never be broken. My vibranium quills are dipped in immortal ink that spills truth so real that if you're lying to yourself, you will get caught in feels. My pen always keeps it real. My pen is a wand so strong that only the gifted could wield its power into such carefully crafted lines. I scribe magical rhymes sublime. I beam channels of light into minds. My pen is not always kind, but it always respects me.
My pen is a king with an amethyst crown. Together we travel within and without. My pen has never let me down. My pen is a healer. Given a blank page, it finds a safe space to channel rage and express pain, to explore time and space, love, inner knowing and faith. A blank page is a place of no shame. Somewhere you can go to process emotion in silence, a place that you can meditate. Say what you have to say without having to defend or explain. Not everything is for the stage. Some stays between you, your pen and those pages. My pen spills spells on sheets. My pen eats metaphors and similes for breakfast, lunch and dinner. My pen is always hungry. My pen loves what I deliver. If my ink is a drug, then I guess my pen is a dealer. My pen draws cards that win me chips. My ink is rich. I split that, double it, flip that, treble it. Damn, that's a lot of chips. My pen is the shit. My pen is a killer. My pen is a reaper. My pen slays heathens and demons. My pen is my keeper. Together we ride through the elements. My pen can handle any enemy in any season. My pen knows the trenches and the tenements. My pen is a sword by which I live and die. My pen is my honor. My pen is my rhyme. My pen is my reason. My pen is the keeper of untold secrets. My pen is a fountain of wisdom. When you deep it, my pen streams a synchronized sequence of memories and thoughts. My pen is 11:11, 22, 33 and 444. My pen is a master, a sensei, a samurai, a mentor. My pen is never less. My pen always gives me more. My pen is loyal and consistent. It never keeps me waiting or second guessing. When I give my pen my time, it always showers me with blessings. My pen keeps me connected to myself in my purest form. My pen never settles. My pen does not conform. My pen weathers storms, fireproof in the ashes. My pen is a phoenix. My pen is reborn. My pen is mighty. My pen is resilient. My pen is magnificent. My pen is transformed. Miss Yankey.
Flow. Love good, like it's out of your control. Love well, like it's water for your soul. Quench your love like it's a language, and you speak what you sow. I love like I know I can never come close to the love of our Creator. But like any daughter who seeks the approval of her father, I love like he can see me, because he can, and I know. So I love knowing that it shows. I love knowing that he knows that sometimes my heart can't take it. I have to love beyond the fears of my own mind, and it brings me strength when my weakness is easier to find. I love as my sight. And when I fall blind to negative emotions, my love is my might. Love is the only emotion that deserves my promotion, so I devote love. I remotely love whilst working from home. I feel the value of love now that I can no longer roam. I claim focus. I feel the purpose. For if love goes stale, it can be hard to prevail, even when comforted by discomfort. Love continually lifts me up. Love constantly overflows my cup. I have enough love for the loveless, even when it feels harsh to be loved less. I love more, knowing that only love can bless. I uproot myself from that bad soil. Those twisted souls that sprout crippled trees, all weeping willow in the spring breeze. I don't judge, for judgment is not for me. I love, for love is more than free. It's a birthright, and loving is the lesson that my birth writes. My blood as my ink, this my love life. I love life like love is life, so I love life right. A gift for the gifted. It's bliss for the lifted. If love can't be transferred, someone must be resisting, and it's not for me to set that free. I just continue assisting. Wherever love needs me, that is where I'll be, as love handles the shifting. And if not, I'm not forgotten. I just move on to what I know needs revealing. For more time, it's me who needs the healing. Every offering of love is to above. For it's me who reaps the feelings. And I'm feeling. And feeling is believing. I mean, feeling is revealing. For I've lived some life now. I've won and I've lost out. I've been treated and I've been played out, but I'm still breathing, so it's all worked out. I love having a story to blot out. True memories run through like shout outs. Big up to remember in hindsight and past tense. I've invested in the harvest of the heartless, those ones who claim to have cared less, but that interest is to studies that were to pass tests, and I've passed more than my past tests, so let the past rest. It's lived enough. I'm present and love is gift enough. My golden ribbon, my golden medallion, my battle scars are beauty spots surrounded by flower beds filled with forget-me-nots. It's a grave situation to relive what is not. So love what you have before you have less. Lord knows life's a gift present by what now rests. So love the familiar, for love is love's guest. And love, how could we love less? For love is breath. Why would you hold your breath? Love is God. So be God blessed. It's your right to write, so write tonight. This vortex is closed.